NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Amy Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
J.J. Watt on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 19.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Big hold to the 30. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory. Down at the 31. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Bernardrick McKinney muscled his way in for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead.
Texans.
So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Texans take over 1st and 10. 15-yard line.
Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 18. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
After the run, Watson going to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Burris. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Bridgewater now from the 50. Rolling to his right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. Throwing is Bridgewater. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
At the Texans' 10-yard line.
Throwing again on second down. Bridgewater. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Teddy Bridgewater able to hook up with DJ Moore. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
The score, Panthers 10, Texans nothing. Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Out of the gun, Watson. Johnson underneath. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's fourth down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Steps away to his left. Now he's hit. Bridgewater loses the football. And the Texans scoop it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. If you think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Cornelder. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
3rd down.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Whitney merciless, barreling in for the sack. 3rd and long now after the sack. And we'll see if Bridgewater has a response.
And long.
They go play action. Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Teddy Bridgewater able to hook up with DJ Moore. And the Panthers add on to their lead.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
He gets this to Coulter complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And that will be incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. They're going for it. It's Watson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. Again, it's Watson. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. He's letting it fly for Cooks. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation, either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Panther first down.
Here we go.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. He's going to look deep. He's got a man. Complete. And he's in for the touchdown.